Extreme weather conditions are the norm for people who live in areas of America like Tornado Alley. Most residents in states like Texas and Oklahoma are accustomed to spending nights in shelters or underground cellars while intense storms destroy everything in their path. Tornadoes and hurricanes are certainly two of the strongest types of storms imaginable, but sometimes something as simple as hail can wreak just as much havoc. One man managed to capture the frightening footage to prove it. Late one afternoon in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the skies were looking ominous and the wind was increasing in speed with every passing moment. One resident decided to turn on his camera and film the approaching storm. As the sky grew darker, he could see the trees in the field behind his property violently swaying back and forth. He knew he was in for an intense experience, but he was determined to stay by the window and keep filming for as long as he could. He panned the camera up toward the sky, and there were nothing but gray rain clouds overhead. He had seen bad storms before, but this one looked as though it was going to be much worse than any he'd previously experienced. As he was looking out over his pool, he noticed intense splashing on the surface of the water. He was confused. Had debris from the storm's winds landed in his pool? He didn't think the gusts were strong enough to do that. Then again, anything was possible during a violent storm. More and more splashes could be seen in his pool, and they seemed to be happening one right after the other. He'd heard stories of hailstones the size of baseballs, but he'd never seen any himself. Is that what these were? He started to get nervous. It only took about a minute for the massive chunks of ice to start raining down from the sky with fury. It was definitely a hailstorm. The man watched in horror as his backyard was pelted with enormous balls of ice. Then, all hell broke loose.